I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I got a baby face, call it. What's going on, y'all? I want to welcome you to another episode of Terrance Hill TV, produced by EE.TV. Man, I am just excited. It's been a great week. Been uploading a whole lot of content and just talking about music, which is the thing I love the most. I had to take a break from my channel because when I started the channel earlier this year, I had every intent of just kind of going crazy, producing a lot of content. And just didn't work out that way. I put up a video of Usher performance at the Super Bowl, and then I did a video about 21 Savage album American Dream. Make sure y'all check out those two videos. And then I did a video about how to deal with bad customer service. Maybe like 2 months ago. I just went through like the craziest day and had to make a video about it, but had to take a break, had to make some time for myself, but we are back in full effect. Been producing content like crazy this week and good results. You know, I talked about video like 2 days ago, Eminem's new album that's coming out this summer. It's called The Death of Slim Shady, Coup de Grace. Already has over 1,000 views. And then yesterday I made a video talking about the upcoming Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre album, Missionary, that's coming out this year as well. That video is already over 500 views in just a day. So I appreciate that. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure you check those out. And be sure to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, hit that like button, and hit that notification bell to get notified whenever we upload content. So we're gonna keep on that trend talking about upcoming albums, because this album that's coming out is one that has been one that those of you who know anything about the MC I'm finna talk about know this album that we've been waiting on for a very, very long time, and that is none other than Nas. Nas has a new album coming out that's going to be produced by djpremier. Legendary. Just the announcement of it is just crazy within itself. You know, Nas talked about this a really, really long time ago. He said he wanted to do an entire album produced by djpremier, and he wanted to do an entire album produced by Dr. Dre. So we're getting the premiere one, and guess what? Hopefully, you know, next year, because, you know, Nas been doing albums once a year lately, so I hope we can get a Nas and Dr. Dre album knocked out as well. I know Dre really takes his time and really just, you know, perfects everything, but I would love to hear a entire Nas and Dr. Dre album. That would be crazy. But man, I've seen Nas live I think 5 times. I saw Nas with my dad and Talib Kweli open up. That was at Center Stage in Atlanta. Then I saw him again by myself at the Tabernacle. And then the Tabernacle again, that was with Damian Marley when they did the Distant Relatives album. I saw that concert with my dad and cousin Leo. Amazing concert. It was just monumental. And then the next time I saw Nas was at Center Stage in Atlanta. No, not Center Stage. That was State Farm Arena. And he opened up for Erykah Badu. Crazy show. Just amazing. And then the last time I saw Nas, it was in Nashville. It was with the Nashville Symphony. And Nas performed the entire Illmatic album. And then when he got done doing the album, he did a lot of songs off of the King's Disease 2 album. It was a crazy concert. But man, you know, let's take it back to the essence, man. Let's take it back to where it all started. Let's take it back to Illmatic. You know, legendary moment, classic album. One of the best hip hop albums ever, in my personal opinion. Premier did 3 songs off this album: New York State of Mind, Memory Lane, which is, I love that song, and Represent as well. So from those 3 cuts, we knew that Nas and Premier had something special. Anytime those 2 guys linked up and did something in the studio, it was just legendary. And then we fast forward to the next album. It was written, and we got a premiere album, got a premiere cut called "I Gave You Power." Crazy. I mean, just I'm telling you, man. Like Nas is just so vivid of a writer, and he can really just paint pictures and tell these stories and just put you in that particular place that he's talking about. All right, then we go to the next album, which was "I Am," and Premier did three songs off this one as well. The album intro, which is crazy, it kind of goes through like these maybe a little 8 to 10 seconds of songs, and it builds up to the album first song, which was New York State of Mind Part 2. Crazy. I love how Nas was telling the story about his friends and how it just came down from a bunch of friends to just two. The bars was just crazy. And then the single was Nas's Light. So again, 3 albums straight letting you know that chemistry between Nas and DJ Premier. All right, then we go to the album Nostradamus, which I love this album. A lot of people didn't like this album. This album kind of got mixed reviews, but I thought Nostradamus was a great album. On this album, Premier produced just one song. He did "Come Get With Me." All right, and we're still on that trajectory of Nas and Premier doing a song, at least a song on most of Nas's albums. And then Nas goes through everything with Jay-Z, dropping Takeover. He comes back with Ether and drops another classic album, Stillmatic. Incredible. And Premier only did one song off this album, and I love this song. It was one of the best songs off the album, and there's a lot of them. "You're the Man" and "Rewind." So it's kind of hard to narrow down, but "Second Childhood" is an amazing song, and just everything that Nas was like, he was really in pocket and really breaking it down and talking about a lot of stuff on that particular song. Then we get a shoe comes out, and we get a cut from Kanye West, Nas, KRS-One, and Rakim, with Premier doing a lot of the scratches and doing some production on there as well, called "Classic," "Better Than I Ever Been." Amazing song. Then we fast forward to 2008. DJ Khaled had a song off his album called "Kiss the Ring" with Scarface and Nas. Those two worked together before. This song was produced by the Justice League, but Premier was featured as well, doing some scratches and everything. And, at that time, Nas and Premier, we heard the rumblings that Nas was interested in doing an entire album with Premier, but we just, didn't get it. We didn't get it. And again, he had been hinting at doing a whole album with Premier and Dre, but we just didn't know when it was going to happen, because when Nas dropped "Life Is Good," he took pretty much like a hiatus from music for a while, probably about 5.5 years. He didn't put out a project, and then he came back and did the Nasir album. No Premier production on that one, but the rumblings is still going on. Still kind of hearing some talks about it. They still kind of every now and then might hop on a song together. But man, we go to like one of the best moments in Nas's career, and who could imagine at 47 years old that this guy would start a second run of putting out 6 albums in like 3 years. Man, 2 trilogies, both produced by Hit Boy. We had King's Disease 2, Magic. Magic was crazy, KD3, which I love. A lot of these songs on these albums, I can like verbatim know them. And then we go back to Magic 2, Slow Down is my favorite song on there. And then he just put out KD3 on his birthday of last year. So this whole run was produced by Hit Boy. But we do get one moment that had us excited, because on the Magic album, we had a song called "Wave Gods," and lo and behold, we get some scratches and some production from Premier. So we see Nas and Premier together again. Now, the interesting thing is, let's go back to the the two trilogies, that the KD3 was going to be the last album produced by Hit Boy. So Nas and Hit just decided that they had a good run, but they did say on the very last song on KD3, let us know if you want us to come back. We'll come back and spin the block. So there still may be a possibility after Nas puts out this album with Premier and Dre that we could get another Nas and Hit Boy album again as well. I've been begging and really wanting Nas and Damon Marley to do a Distant Relatives Part 2 because I love that album so much. Just crazy. But lo and behold, man, we cross and transfer into 2024. And what do we get? Bam, we get a new song by Nas and DJ Premier. Came out last month called Define My Name. This is supposed to be the first single or like a warm-up of the album. And then we see, videos on the Instagram page of Nas and Premier in the studio talking about the album. So I'm excited, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing, what Nas and Premier are going to do. Oh, in addition to that, we also got another song by Nas and Premier when on Mass Appeal, which is Nas's label, they put out a hip hop 50 EP, and Nas did a song called Beat Breaks that was produced by Premier as well. But man, this song right here, like Nas sounded so good. He was really like in pocket. Really like the the scratches and breaks and everything that Premier was doing on this particular new song. If you haven't heard it, make sure you check out Define My Name by Nas and Premier. But the album is coming, man. So I'm telling you, like, this year has just been an amazing year of music so far. I really like what 21 Savage album sounded like. I like both the Future's albums. I haven't always like listened to like a lot of Future's music, but I really like those two albums. Sonically they sound really, really good. And then obviously we had everything going on with the ongoing stuff with Kendrick and Drake, but all these rumblings and everything that's been talked about, because we're supposed to be getting a Kendrick album this year. J. Cole has an album coming out. We have the Eminem album coming out this year. We have the Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre album called Missionary, which has been this is the first album produced by Dre for Snoop in 30 years. And we're going to get it because Doggy Style was the first one. They're older now, so they flipped it and called it Missionary. Really looking forward to that. And then obviously we got this album coming out. I saw some advertisement about Madlib and Freddie Gibbs. I heard Royce the 5'9" talking about him and Premier doing a PRhyme, like third album. So 2024, man, like it's gonna be a crazy year of music and legendary moments. But if you are fans of Nas, you've been following Nas's career since he started, let me know your favorite Nas album. Also, let me know your favorite Nas song. If you could put the albums in chronological order. Also, if you saw Nas in concert, tell me about it. Leave a comment in the comment section. Appreciate it. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Terrance Hill TV, produced by WTV. It's been a pleasure to have you guys tune in for this particular show today. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well to get notified whenever we upload new and exciting content. Get connected on my other social media pages. You can find me on Instagram at Terrance Hill the Great. Again, Instagram, Terrance Hill the Great. On Facebook, you can find me at Terrance Hill. Like that page, get connected in that particular community. If you are on Snapchat, you can find me there at T Hill the Great. You can also find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at I Am in the Hills. IMINTHAHILLZ. And on TikTok at Elevate with Terrance. Again, TikTok, Elevate with Terrance. I have two websites. One is doubleetv.com, www.double-e, that's two E's, TV.com, and terrancehill.com. Make sure you guys get connected with me on those particular social media pages. But thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to donate to this particular podcast and everything that we have going on. You can donate. The Cash App is Terrance Hill the Great. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. Take care. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I'm so high with no edibles. You ask how does it feel? It's incredible. And now I'm standing on my pedestal. Y'all got no morals, y'all unethical. I got a baby face, call it